Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm Common Free. I'm an employment relations practitioner, but I'm all about conscious and intentional and sustainable living. Today's video is a little bit different from the content that I usually make. Today's video I'm predominantly going to speak about an experience that I had with a particular skincare brand. So it's just very important that I say this up front. This video is not sponsored. I did receive some of the things in this video as a gift, but please check out my disclaimer below. It was not in exchange for making this video. This video I'm making because I want to. When I did receive the products, there were absolutely no limitations and no specifications other than that they would really like it if I shared my authentic experience with the brand. Making this video is entirely my choice. I'm very iffy about receiving products or discussing brands because the whole consumerism of more and more and more doesn't really align with sustainability in my mind. I generally don't like to promote products in a way that just means that people want to consume more of something and be more wasteful. When I do discuss products that I purchase or products that I use or products that were gifted to me, they are entirely my authentic and honest experience with said product, and it is with the intention of I was going to purchase a product anyway, or this product enriches my life in a sustainable way, not with the mindset of just consuming and using more things. I don't want to ramble on about it in this particular video, but I just want to share that I am extremely mindful of what I perceive as my social responsibility on social media. So there are a couple of reasons why I wanted to make today's video. So the first reason is I really get excited when I have an opportunity to support a brand or a particular product that I feel aligns with my sustainability values. And in this case, I really feel like Esse does, and you will see that throughout this video because I'm going to detail the ways that I believe that they are a sustainable business. And I'm not just going to ramble off the things that are on their website. I'm going to discuss the things that resonated with me and why I use this skincare brand. The other reason why I wanted to make this video, I have several other videos about switching from conventional products to more eco-friendly, non-toxic, more natural, more sustainable products, or at least sustainable in my opinion. And I make those videos because I'm hoping to give some quality information through that helps other people make choices about the swaps that they would like to make or give them ideas about it, but also to discuss maybe common concerns or doubts that people have when switching from conventional products to more sustainable products. Relevant to this video, what I was just thinking was there might be a perception that switching from your conventional skincare range to a more natural, non-toxic, eco-friendly range means that you might have to compromise on the quality, and I really want to debunk that because I don't believe that that is an accurate perception, but I do understand that even when I was starting to make the switches, that might have been a perception that even I had. The third and final reason why I wanted to make this particular video is a little known fact about me. I don't actually know how many people know this, but more or less 10 years ago, even more than 10 years ago, I studied somatology. When I was still studying, I decided that that is not the career path for me, and I took an entirely different path with my career and my profession. I have for a very long time been interested in skincare, in general body well-being, as well as makeup. So this video kind of combines my interest in skincare and my interest in sustainability. Alright, let's get into the heart of the content for today. So today I'm going to be taking you through my Esse experience that spans over a couple of days, and like I said, I'm going to point out the things that resonated with me as why I like to use their products and why I believe that they're a sustainable company, but I'm going to take you on that journey with me. And where it starts is on the 10th of May, Esse reached out to me on my Instagram kind of with a little introduction. What it came down to is that they conveyed that what they have seen on my social media aligns with their company's mission and what I promote when it comes to nature and health and general holistic living. And then they invited me to a particular event. I'm definitely not a fancy influencer or anything like that, but I have received a couple of, I would call them spam messages in my DMs of like, hey, your profile looks like it completely aligns with our values, and then a lot of the time it does not. It's like a completely random company that has nothing to do with sustainability. And if I'm not able to see whether it's a real person that's actually reaching out to me, or whether it's a company that's in the country that I live in, or in any way related to sustainability, most of the time I just ignore those messages. But in the case of Esse, because I had already been using their products for many months, I was super excited when they reached out to me, because I was like, yes, I already use your products. So of course I was like, yes, I'm so excited to attend this event. And on the 19th of May, I drove through, it was a Tuesday I think, I drove through to the Armani spa in Cape Town to attend this event. Right, we have arrived in this dark parking lot, so this footage is not gonna be great. Oh, and then my light turned off. All right, let's go inside. I had never been to the Armani spa before, but it was super beautiful. It was really nice to just go there and to see the views and just to see what it looks like. Then at the spa, we had some Esse tea, and I think there were other things, but I just had the tea. And then we got a short presentation about the brand. So the presentation was a little bit about Esse, the brand, why we were invited there, what they were launching or where they were going, and their ideas for the year. One thing that was pretty cool is, like I said, I'm already familiar with the brand, and when they were explaining what Esse stands for and the values behind Esse and the things that they were doing, it was nice for me because I didn't really expect to learn new things about the brand, but I did. So I thought that that was really cool, and I'm just going to share the new things that I learned about them that resonated with me on that particular day. The first one is, and I did know that they were certified organic, and they're certified through EcoCert. In South Africa, you can use the word organic without actually having all of your ingredients be organic. So when I am purchasing products, I do look for brands that I either trust that they are organic when they say they're organic, so like your really small businesses, or I look for brands that have a certification to say that they are certified organic. And just why that resonated with me on the particular day, it always amazes me to hear how much goes into maintaining their certification of certified organic, and how far back it is traced, and how intense the audits actually are for those things. And I have more respect for companies when I hear that again, knowing how much they have to actually do in terms of paperwork and traceability of every single thing that goes into those products, and making sure that they source them from sustainable places. Although none of that information was particularly new to me, it was really nice hearing about it again, and hearing that although it costs them a lot in terms of resources, time and money, it is important for them that they can reassure their consumers that they are not doing it for show, and it really is down to the tiniest ingredients in their products are organic. Then the other cool thing that I did not know about is that Esse is plastic neutral. So one of the reasons why I liked using their skincare, so a while back when I started my sustainability journey, there was another local, sustainable, natural, organic skincare range that I tried out. But one of the things that I didn't really like about that brand was that all of the products came in pretty tiny plastic containers. So I was really excited about Esse's stuff because it mostly comes in glass. Some of their products do come in plastic, but predominantly it is in glass. And then the only plastic parts that I've seen will be some of the lids, and then some of the kind of like the spray top, or those little bits are still plastic. So being plastic neutral means that they are cognizant, or they actually take note of how much plastic they're putting out. Then the equivalent of that they spend on beach cleanups and recycling initiatives. All right, so those were the two main things that kind of stood out for me. I will link their website down below so that you can see all of the different sustainable things that they did. But like I said, I'm only in this video discussing the things that kind of resonated with me or were new to me. After we heard about the Esse brand, we heard about the new type of facial that they were launching, which was pretty cool. Then we went into the facial room, which was really pretty, and saw how they would then do this particular facial. I'm not going to discuss too many of the super technical parts of the facial. I'll give a high level overview of that in a moment. But what excited me again about the brand when I was listening to all of this stuff was that their focus was on the long-term quality of my skin, and it wasn't about getting quick fixes for my skin now. So it wasn't about getting a appearance that something is working or that it's happening, but at the expense of the long-term well-being of my skin. That for me is the definition of sustainability. It's focusing on the now, but keeping in mind my future needs and ensuring the quality of my skin and my general health and well-being for future. The other thing that I got really excited about, because I think sustainable living means to consume less and to use less products. So even in my health focus, the focus is on more whole foods, less supplements. The focus is on generally using less products. Like throughout my 3-year journey, I've actually significantly reduced the number of products that I use, be it in my home or on my body. And what I loved hearing about Esse's new facial was something that went into that was about getting the skin back to almost where it is before we started stripping it with all sorts of products throughout our years, so that we actually need less products. And one of the reasons I got so excited about this is one of my approaches to my consulting business is for my clients to need me less over time. And it is an unusual approach, and it's not very often seen in companies that are a for-profit company, because obviously the idea is to get you to use more of their product so that you purchase it more so that they make more money. And I just really was excited when I heard that Esse's idea is for you in the long term to actually need less product over time. Back to the event. At the event, we got a goodie bag, and that was really cool. I didn't look at it at that point. And we got to book a facial with one of 3 places, one of them being the Amani Spa. I immediately knew where I wanted to book my facial, which was at the Little Green Box. And the reason for that is, I think it was the day before the event, I was stalking their social media and I saw all of the things that they were doing. In particular, I was quite excited to try out their eco-friendly, non-toxic wax. And I was like, yes! When I go there. All right, and then that was the end of the event. We got to ask questions or clarify anything that we needed to know or wanted to know. So then I went home, and only when I got home did I open my goodie bag. So I am using the Esse mug that I received, and I am drinking the Esse tea. One of the random cool things about this, so my preference from a sustainability point is I like to, number one, buy loose tea. And if I'm going to buy tea that is in a tea bag, the tea bag needs to turn into compost in my compost. And I remember once I purchased these organic teas, and it was like, these tea bags aren't bleached and they're compostable and all this. And when I opened that one's box, inside the different tea bags were in plastic. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool. It's nice that it's organic and it's nice that the tea bag is compostable, but then you went ahead and you put it in plastic, and I'm not able to see that when I'm purchasing it in a closed box. But anyway, what I was really happy to see about the Esse ones made like a tea bag, like a big tea bag for all of the little tea bags. So I was excited to see that it didn't also be like tea bags in plastic. Anyway, I don't know if they do sell their tea or if it is just something that they make, but it's pretty nice. It tastes like if you took normal rooibos tea and then added some like extra very fresh flavor to it. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so then the day after that, I booked my facial at the Little Green Box, and I booked it for on the 28th of May. On that day, I drove through to Cape Town again, but this time a different part of Cape Town, to go for my facial and my wax at the Little Green Box. I had an awesome experience. I'm going to share that in a moment, and I do have the full intention to go back there for another facial and a wax. I've actually, prior to this entire event, been for 4 Esse facials at a different place. So I was not new to the Esse facial per se, but there was some additional parts to this one that I had not had in my previous facials. some time after my facial, the products that were recommended were sent to me, and I got back from an overnight work trip where I was pretty tired, but I was so excited when my husband let me know that my S products had arrived, and I couldn't wait to like do the unboxing. So enjoy my kind of tired work look for the unboxing of my products. I am super excited to receive this box. This is a lot more than I was expecting. So I already use Esse's products. I haven't actually looked at what specific products is in this box because I want my facial expression to be authentic. But I'm going to compare it to the products that I was already using anyway. Based on this recommendation, I'll probably continue to use these ones after they finish. But let's see what's in the box. All right, so it looks like what's in the box is a lot more S products than I currently use. So I currently use the cleanser, the exfoliator, the moisturizer, the Resurrect serum, and then I use the S foundation as well as the S sunscreen. So those are the products that I have been using for many months now. Okay, product number one is, I think you saw that, it is the Sensitive Cleanser. That is awesome. Big bottle, come in glass, love it. So I do already use this one. I'm very excited about continuing to use this one, and mine is actually done, so I'm very excited. Okay, second product, but if I take them out not in order, then sorry, is a sensitive toner. Awesome. I've never used Esse's toners before, so that will be exciting. I'm trying to open them nicely. Okay, awesome. It's like a little spray bottle. I love this product. I have been using this product since the first month that they launched it. I think it was the month that we got, was it August of last year or September of last year? I can't remember, but I remember it like just before our wedding. I started using this and I was like, oh, is it a good idea to use a new product like right before our wedding? And I was like, oh, I don't care, it seems like a cool product. And it was a cool product, so I'm obsessed with this. It's the Resurrect serum, based off, the name comes from the Resurrect plant, which basically it looks dead until you put it into water and then it turns green. Okay, next one. Ah, another serum. So this one is a sensitive serum. Oh, nice. So like a little tubey. Okay, so it seems like it's similar to the Resurrect serum where you put it on before you moisturize. I feel like a child on Christmas morning. Oh, an eye cream. This is awesome because I was actually chatting about an eye cream while we were doing the facial, and I was, you know, the recommendation was that I should use an eye cream, and I haven't been using an eye cream, and I didn't think that they would include it in this box. So that is really cool. I was actually intending on purchasing this one, and I will continue to do so, obviously based off of how it works, but my hopes are, like, I'm pretty comfortable because Esse's products so far have been amazing for me. I love it. Little glass. Can you believe that there are still 3 more products in here? Alright. Okay, this is the exfoliator. I think this is the same one that I'm currently using. I'm gonna smell it because I'll know by the smell if this is the one that I'm currently using. But if I cannot pick it up based on the smell, I'm just gonna go get the bottle. Yeah, no, this is the one. It has a very distinct orange smell. And I remember back many years ago when I used to study stomatology, we had to list ingredients of products, and it was always the easiest one to guess orange because you can very, very distinct smell when it's in products. So that is the exfoliator that I'm currently using. Awesome. All right, what's this? A mask. Yay. Also, I haven't used Esse's masks other than obviously when I have a facial done. So there's one more box left, and I'm just gonna take a wild guess. That's gonna be a moisturizer, you know, because we already have the cleanser, the toner, the 2 serums, the exfoliator, so, and the mask. So I'm guessing all that's left is the moisturizer. Ta-da! Okay, so this is awesomeness because this is the moisturizer that I started on when I first started using Esse's products, and then I moved to a different one, but now this is the recommendation, was to go back to this one, which I'm excited about because I actually like this one more than the one that I moved to. I like the feel and the smell of this one more. To conclude today's video, I just want to say a final thing, and that is that it brings me great joy and meaning to discuss not just a sustainable brand that I do use and that I plan to continue to use, and that I really do resonate with the things that they are doing or trying to do that are awesome. But an additional very exciting thing for me is that this is a South African company. So supporting local South African sustainable businesses is something that is very dear to me and that I will continue to do as long as, of course, they are sustainable companies. And I have the full intention to continue to use Esse's products for the foreseeable future, and I do go for a facial at my own expense, either be it on a monthly basis or if I'm a bit busy that month, at least every second month. And I intend to continue to do that. So I hope that you found this video interesting. I hope that you found some of it valuable. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you generally like my content, you want to see more content about sustainable, intentional, conscious living or my employment relations stuff, please subscribe to my channel.